Welcome back to Quick Wins with Com. I'm Richard Detergi, and today I wanted to talk about a subject called change. I'm actually writing a book on this topic, and I thought it was a really great point to share around some thoughts around what change is. See, I actually believe that change is the present. I'll say that again. Change is the present, and I'll tell you why. We talk a lot about business here, but in the day, that business has experienced changes through technology, through information, through the internet. And businesses some are struggling to keep up and some are embracing it. And what's the difference between the both? Well, the difference between means, are you actually staying in the present? Are you being in the present? You see, some business owners, they're in the past and they're thinking and they're talking around the topics of what's worked in the past and how that has worked. And then you've got the people that are coming into business and they're thinking for the future. And you see, it's a combination of taking your past successes and then going into the future with those, but making sure that you're actually learning from the present, making sure you're learning from the changes that are put out in front of you right now. At the moment, we have a great opportunity to focus on the present. And we focus more on the present and really be in the present, like right here, like this is the present. I'm actually in the present right now, and I'm doing this video right now. That's change, because every motion is about changing, and every conversation that we use is around change. So, how do you change in your business? Well, you change the words, you change your thoughts, you change your actions. And to do that, you actually need to smell the air and figure out what's around you today, not like in the past, not like in the future, like what's happening today, right now, in the present. And when you understand that, you're going to understand what you need to adjust, what you need to adapt for this change to take place. Because if you're not in the present and your mind is in the past, or if it's too focused on the future and we can't even predict the future at this stage, if we can get back to the present and talk to people, understand the changes, and we use our gut instinct as business owners, we use our emotional intelligence, we use our education, we use the conversation to figure out the next step to take for the future. But you've really got to understand and really get grounded at the present point. That gives you all the answers for the future. Everything that you need is in the present. Everything is changing every single second. The opportunity that change gives us tells us that change is going to be the next thing that can continually grow our business year in, year out. Because people are looking for the next thing. People are looking for the next action. Our minds are very different than they are in the past. So it's really important to understand your marketplace, understand your clients, listen to their needs, and then adjust. And then adjust for the future. Because the future is changing every single day. And the future will continue to change. Actually, just last week, I was in Palm Cove in Cairns, and I was taking a break up there. And I got out my phone and I ordered an Uber. And it took about 15 minutes to get this Uber. And when I got on the Uber, I said to the driver, "Hey, what's the deal? Usually so many more Ubers in town." Obviously, I knew that it took some time, but he said, "Listen, you're the #1 passenger that we have today, the first passenger." And I said, "How's that?" "Uber just launched in Palm Cove." And I said, "Isn't that amazing?" I said, "How did you hear about Uber?" And he goes, "Well, I heard about Uber from the radio. My wife was listening to the radio and they were looking for drivers for Uber. I never heard it before, ever." And it was really cool because he was a gentleman, 70, it was a part-time job for him, and he embraced change. He never grew up with the process of driving Uber. He never grew up with a smartphone, but he decided to embrace a change. And he found that change equaled the future. And even though Uber had been around for a couple of years across the world, he never heard about it in Palm Cove. And it was really great to understand that change equaled the future for him. Change equaled growth, and change equaled opportunity for him to make an impact and for him to grow professionally and personally in what he wanted to do. So the next time that you come up with a challenge in your business, the next time that something has changed and the game has changed, embrace it, reflect on the future, and understand that right now you have an amazing opportunity to see if that's where your future wants to go, with the present, with change. Thanks so much. I'm Richard Detergi, and I'll see you next time on Quick Wins with Com.